something that obviously attracted a lot of teams, including the Bucs. Will you work mostly at right tackle, or do they want you to kind of delve into the other positions now as well?
I'm working center right now.
Okay. And how is that adjustment for? I mean, what are the big? Obviously, it's a totally different position, but for you, do you like the responsibility of that position in terms of seeing the fronts, calling it, that sort of thing?
Yeah, I like it. I think it fits me well. I think I know what I'm doing, learning the offense as much as I can, but trying to help all the other guys too and get us in the right position to do our jobs.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Next, we'll go to Greg Auman.
Hey, Robert, I just want to ask you what, if any, interaction you've had with your fellow linemen, either the other rookies you're working with this weekend or the vets that you'll be working with later in the summer.
Yeah, I mean, there's 5 of us here now. A couple free agents, a couple guys coming back from last year. So, and we've been hanging out today. Like we kind of all got to yesterday. We had to get a bunch of stuff done. Today we were in meetings and did a walkthrough. So getting to know each other, which is good for this weekend.
Thanks, Robert.
Mm-hmm.
Next, we'll go to Steve Isbitz.
Robert, how much center work did you get during your pre-draft training, wherever you were doing that? Like, how much time would you say you put into snapping the ball and everything associated with center skills?
After I went to the Senior Bowl, when I realized I liked center and I was going to be able to practice it more, because I kind of went to the Senior Bowl not planning on playing center, but just did it anyways. After that, I worked it every time I did, any offensive line stuff. I was working that really after pro days when we got back into the O-line drills, me, Tommy, Liam, and Banks. So I was working it leading up to this for sure.
What do you like most about it?
It's just new. It's something new for me. It's a new challenge. It's a new responsibilities rather than playing right tackle. So it's just I get to learn more about the game and learn more about another position and just have fun.
Next, we'll go to Joey Knight.
Hey, Robert, I know it's very early. You've only been here a short time, but just based on your interaction with your fellow rookies, who seems to be the biggest personality, the most colorful character from what you've noticed?
I don't know. I mean, I've known KJ Britt since high school. We kind of met each other around then. I was with him at the Senior Bowl, and he's always got a smile on his face, always lights up the room. So probably KJ. I can't hear you.
Okay. Cool.
Next, we'll go to Josh Allen.
Hey, Robert, I hate to hammer on the center questions, but it's clearly a spot on this team right now that I think has the clearest spot with no true backup behind Ryan Jensen. So kind of, did you work on snapping by yourself? Did you go out and seek help from somebody to kind of learn some of the technique? Have you spoken with anybody who plays center in the league or in the past, at Notre Dame to kind of really help you learn the position and get to know it? Or has it kind of been all self-taught?
I mean, yeah, it's not – I mean, snapping itself, I mean, there's multiple different people I've talked to and gone over, but the snapping the ball itself, I mean, it's not anything crazy. It's kind of natural. You just do it and make sure you get it back to the quarterback. It was a little bit of a learning curve at the Senior Bowl, and Ian actually helped me with that a lot, especially with the under center stuff. So that was awesome. And then, I mean, I'm good friends with Sam Musford, plays center for the Bears, and I've talked to him about it. But, at the end of the day, you got to find what's most comfortable for you.
Now, we kind of know the long lineage of, the past couple of draft picks that came out in Notre Dame. Have you spoken with any of those guys there, in McGlinchey or Nelson or any of those guys to kind of, give you a heads up on what's this whole process going to be like with minicamp, OTAs, and all that stuff?
Yeah, I've talked to them a little bit, and they just told me to go be myself and do what I do, and that I'll be fine. So I just kind of came into this with an open mind, excited to get to work and keep learning and just one day at a time, really doing my job.
We have time for a few more. Next, we'll go to Steve Isbitz.
Has anything most impressed you at the facility so far? Is there one thing that stands out in your little bit of time there?
It's really, the whole thing's really nice. It's just cool walking around, being here, seeing some of the Super Bowl banners and all that stuff's pretty awesome.
Thanks.
The last question will come from Leo Haggerty.
Robert, a simple question. Dry block or pass pro? What do you like the most and why?
dry block, not even close. Come off the ball, greatest. Like Joe Moore said, greatest feeling in the world, moving the man from point A to point B against his will. It's the best thing you can do.
All right, that's all we have time for. Appreciate you taking the time, Robert.
Thanks, guys.